All right, so I know normally we talk about the Jets on this channel. This is predominantly a Jet channel. But along with myself, I know there are a lot of Jet fans out there who are also fans of the Mets and the Islanders, right? So when you see something like this happen, like Lindor's grand slam the other night to clinch that series, it's just like, how many more magical, miraculous things can this team do? Along with Alonso's home run in the ninth against Milwaukee, they're just doing what the Mets do. They do amazing things. That's why they are called the Amazing Mets, right? The Miracle Mets. Where this team just has a history of doing these miraculous things. So I just thought it would be awesome if I showcased this home run. The only way to really watch this is to watch it live as it unfolded, which is what I am about to showcase right here. But I can only imagine what it was like to be at the stadium at Citi Field when he hit this thing. If you were there, that's a blessing. It must have been insane. So let's take a look at what I think is just one of the most epic home runs in Met history. Let's check it out.
Welcome back to the 2024 NLDS on FS1, presented by Booking.com. And the bases are loaded again for the New York Mets in the bottom of the sixth inning. The Phillies have been pulling a high wire act with their pitching staff all night long between Suarez, Hoffman, and now it's up to Carlos Estevez, who had one playoff appearance in his career 7 years ago and is now pitching for the third consecutive time in this series. He gave up an RBI double to Lindor in the eighth inning in the last game last night. Marte at third, Taylor at second, and Alvarez at first. Lindor will call time. The infield is pretty deep in now. Like two are on the grass. The corners are just at the edge of it. Lindor batting lefty now. And he takes ball one.
Interesting play last time by Trey Turner with JD Martinez at third. He came home slowly, maybe could have turned two, but what it does, by getting only one out, bases loaded for the MVP candidate of the Mets.
And he takes a home run cut on a fastball at 100.
I know they got charts for this stuff. Trey's playing like almost right behind the pitcher up the middle. Lindor, with a guy throwing 100 miles an hour on the mound, I guarantee he's looking at that hole on the left side.
Up and in, 2-1.
The better question is, when's the last time Carlos Estevez pitched in the sixth inning?
Good call again. The type of managing that both managers kind of came into this game with. Highest leverage to your most trusted arms. The 2-1. Lindor towards right center field. This one is back. It is gone! Grand slam! And Lindor puts the Mets on top. The biggest swing of the season for New York. Strike one to VIENTOS. Doc loves it. And the Mets fans erupted with that monster swing from Francisco Lindor. The biggest swing in a New York Met uniform for Lindor.
Middle, 99. Estevez is praying that it doesn't go out. Knows it. You know what the best part is?
As VIENTOS goes down swinging, 2 down.
Lindor didn't even celebrate. Lindor just ran around the base like this was a regular season homer. He hit it. He knew it, but watch. He just, no bat flip, nothing. Just ho-hum. No big deal.
That is such a big swing right there. I don't think I'm the only one thinking this. You know, when they missed those opportunities early and the Phillies scored a run, it was kind of feel like one of those games where it just seemed like it was going to be one of those weird wins for the Phillies coming out of nowhere when no one expected it, when it felt like the Mets were winning 5-0 and they were losing 1-0. And the Mets just kept the throttle going, man. They just kept the pressure on.
2-1 on Nimmo. And it was Lindor who saved them on the extra day of the regular season with that home run to keep them going in Atlanta. And in this game, the deepest that the Mets have been in the playoffs in nearly a decade, Lindor takes a huge swing. And it delivers in a big way. The captain of the New York Mets this season, their MVP, their leader, who called the team together in late May to try to help turn things around, swung them into the playoffs and took the biggest swing of the division series so far. A grand slam for New York. To the 7th we go in Game 4.
Now the pitch. Swinging a drive towards the gap in right center. It's pretty deep. It's back near the wall. It's gone. It's gone. Francisco Lindor. He may have just outdone himself. He has hit a grand slam. The Mets are leading by a score of 4-1. They were famished for the big hit all night, and Francisco Lindor just provided a feast.
Another champagne celebration for the Mets. They're third in the last 10 days. Hey, they're starting to get pretty good at this thing. I feel like this is a dream.
The place is going nuts. I need to go nuts. We got to finish the job, and the job wasn't finished at that moment. So I'm just blessed to be the guy that drove in runs today.
When the job was finished, then you let all the emotions come out. And there was a wonderful moment where you basically acknowledged your adoring public. What were you trying to get across to them as they showered all the praise on you?
Come on, keep on going. Let's go. Let's keep climbing. Let's climb this mountain. For us to accomplish the ultimate goal, we need everybody. Everybody needs to be there. Everyone needs to be there. Family members, media members, analytic department, fans, everyone needs to bring the energy and get the energy moving in the right direction.
So, like I was saying, I mean, just an epic home run in Mets history. I just wanted to lock down this grand slam in time and just showcase it. I mean, in Mets history, it's got to go down as one of the most epic home runs. And, you know, along with Alonso's home run in the Milwaukee series as well, that to me was also epic. Now, this team is doing what the Mets do, right? What do the Mets do? They are not called the Amazing Mets for no reason. They pull these miraculous things out of the hat. They have a history of doing this. It's really crazy. It's just what the Mets do. So they are having another season like this where, you know, with these epic moments, you can go back in their history. They always seem to have these like miraculous runs or these epic moments, or I mean, going all the way back to the '86 World Series where that team was like an unstoppable force, yet they were on the ropes about to lose the World Series in Game 6, and what happens? A miracle, right? The ball going through the guy's legs and everything leading up to that. I think they had 2 outs, and they were down, and they had that rally, and then the ball goes through his legs. Like, this team just always seems to create these magical moments, these like unforgettable moments, right? And this time it feels like they really might have a lot of magic left in their bag for this season. They are having, at this point, a magical season. So we will see where this team goes this year.